Florida's 2021 season mercifully came to an end on Thursday night, but not before one last disappointing performance to cap things off. The 6-6 Gators drew the 8-4 UCF Knights at the Gasparilla Bowl, and UCF looked like the more motivated team at Raymond James Stadium. UF led 10-9 at the half, but UCF had a much better second half and eventually took the lead, pulling away for a 29-17 win that sealed the Knights as the top team in the state of Florida this season. It was a chippy contest, and the ending was a bit overshadowed by an emotional and scary moment when Gators receiver Justin Shorter went down after a hit to the head and had to be carted off the field. The game was all but over at that point, but it certainly took away whatever wind remained in Florida's sails. UCF became the first in-state team other than Florida State or Miami to beat the Gators since Stetson in 1938. With the season officially in the books, it's now new coach Billy Napier's team entirely, and Thursday night's game made it clear that he has a lot of work to do. Here are 5 takeaways from the bowl loss. It wasn't a great audition for Emory JonesDoug Engle / Ocala Star-BannerEmory Jones had already entered the transfer portal, and he intends to head elsewhere next season. It's a decision that makes sense, as Anthony Richardson appears to be the future of the position, health permitting, and credit to Jones for choosing to play in this game when many players in his position wouldn't have, but if he was hoping that his performance would make a strong case to power programs around the country, he was almost certainly disappointed. Jones has some success on the ground, taking 10 carries for 62 yards, but he was almost entirely ineffective in the passing game. He completed just 14 of 36 passes for 171 yards while not finding the end zone. However, that's not because the plays weren't there. Jones missed 2 would-be touchdowns on deep balls that missed the mark. A trick play pass from Trent Whittemore to Kemore Gamble also came up short, and Florida simply missed too many opportunities on offense in this one. I wish Jones all the best moving forward, but this game illustrated why it just didn't work with him this season. Senior running backs in Florida careers on a high. noteJonathan Dyer-USA Today Sports at one point this season, Florida's run game was among the best in college football. That success has faded a bit during the latter part of the season, and while it wasn't enough to get their team a win, UF senior running backs in Malik Davis and Dameon ended their Gators careers in a good way. Davis was especially effective, taking 6 carries for 81 yards, while Pierce had 13 carries, his second double-digit carry outing of the season, for 57 yards.